What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been quite a long time since I made some videos, but guys, here I am back in the scene and I'm going to be continuing to make more videos. This video is mainly about the PS5 scene guys, as you've noticed in the thumbnails, but I'd like to go ahead into it and gonna give you a rundown on what's been going on, where we are at the moment, and what we're looking forward to in the future. I would like to go ahead and clarify guys, this is not a complete jailbreak for the PS5 just yet. It is still a jailbreak, but it does have limited capabilities on what it can do. So when I say it's not a complete jailbreak is because we don't have the hypervision still jailbroken yet. So we do still have that one layer to go ahead and deal with for it to be a complete PS5 jailbreak. So I would like to quickly run down and give you an overview of what's been going on and how it's been progressing for the PS5 jailbreak. So guys, the month of October has been quite a month in terms of a lot of different updates for the PS5. So if you can go ahead and look into it, Homebrew Loader was released by John, that was October 9th. There has been a lot of different improvements with SG's active involvement in the PS5 scene, especially with PS4 fake PKG support, which is only available for firmware 4.03. And finally, on the 22nd of October, it also supports 4.50. Likewise, there have been some homebrew apps as well from Lightning Mods, etc. So new vulnerabilities were reported by The Flow and Mr. Z on HackerOne, and that is a lead in itself. We're going to be moving on further, as you can see. Then we also had the PS4 SDK spoofer that was added on the 28th of October. And we see the PS5 BDJB exploit that support up to 7.61. So that is still a progress there. So then there's more progress on SG over here with the case stuff. And finally, guys, that brings us to today, the 30th of October. As you can see, etaHEN has been released. Thanks to Lightning Mods for that. So this is something I want to cover on for this particular video. So guys, etaHEN is just like GoldHen for the PS4, but etaHEN is more for the PS5. But when I say it's more like GoldHen, it's because it actually packages a bunch of things in together, and mainly specifically these things over here. I will leave all the links in the description for those who want to go ahead and read in detail. But guys, just to sum this up, you have case stuff, which is mainly for fake PKG support that only runs on firmware 4.50 and 4.03. Also gives you debug settings, and it has a few more things here like homebrew apps, an update blocker, lib hijacker, cheats, FTP, Klog, ELF loader, etc. There's going to be new features going to be added in, that HEN config file, re-enable the native PS5 homebrew loader, more userland patchers, itemized flow integration, whitelist for homebrew, and a plugin loader. So there's more updates coming up for etaHEN at the moment. Not sure if there might be a GoldHen released for PS5 as well, when we already have something similar to that, but there is a lot of developments going on guys, and that is actually really good news. So for those of you who are already on firmware 4.50 and 4.03, you guys can definitely go check this out. You can go and run them through these different methods over here, and this is pkgzone.com exploit ps5 index.html. So as long as you have the browser, you know how to go and access the browser on the PS5, which I'm sure most of you or all of you already know how to do that. And if you don't, let me know in the comment. I'll probably make a video just for that. But going forward, this is how you can go ahead and run this etaHEN payload on your PS5. So guys, talking about HackerOne and what has been disclosed in the past 8 days, 10 days, 12 days, and 15 days, there are some reports over here and we don't know what it is. Maybe it could be something pointing to maybe the hypervision that we're looking to go ahead and take care of. But you also did notice there was new updates out for the PS5, quickly trying to patch these vulnerabilities. So we don't know what that is. And guys, it is always good to be on the lowest firmware possible. So with that mentioned, let me just quickly jump on my PS5. So guys, here I am on my PS5. But let me show you quickly on what firmware I'm actually on. So guys, if I go to my system, I go to my software console information, as you can see, I'm on 3.20. So that's actually at the lowest I could find when I got my PS5 almost a year ago. And I would prefer to go ahead and stay on 3.20, and let me explain why. So guys, as mentioned, I'm on firmware 3.20, and it's always best to go ahead and be on the lowest firmware. You do not know when a hypervision is taken care of, when you have a full jailbreak, which firmwares will actually be supported. So the lower is always better. So if you still want to go and update it to 4.03 in order to go ahead and play your PS4 fake packages, you can go ahead and do that. That is still a lower firmware in comparison to where we are right now in the 7s and perhaps in the 8s. But I'm gonna go ahead and stay back on this for particular firmware, guys, because it's always best to be on the lowest firmware. I prefer to be here, and once a jailbreak comes out, a complete jailbreak, it's always good to have a choice to then update if you need to, or else you can stay back on the lower one and still jailbreak your PS5. So that's pretty much why I would not recommend to go and update your PS5, but always comes down to your personal choices and what you want to do. I would suggest to stay back in a lower firmware and wait for further developments. So even right now, guys, there is SG working on porting the fake PKG support for PS4 all the way back to multiple different firmwares, i.e. even the 3.20 that I'm presently on. So you might go ahead and get this particular feature perhaps in the next week or so. So being on this particular firmware is always a good thing, and being on the lowest firmware is always a good thing. So guys, that's pretty much why I'm going to continue being on 3.20. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and still show you a quick little jailbreak on my particular PS5, because this has not been jailbroken at all. This is going to be my very first time doing it, and I'm going to be doing it on recording. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So guys, if you want to go ahead and utilize the browser without a DNS, for some reason your Wi-Fi does not accept the custom DNS. So the main thing is to go make sure that you can find a way out of the user's guide over here. So if you look over here, you scroll all the way down, we want to go to the PlayStation.com website. So we want to go, say, for example, the help website. So now you're no longer in the user's guide, you're actually on PlayStation.com. So now we want to go ahead and find a way we can exit out of PlayStation.com. So we're going to choose, say, for example, PS Store and refunds. So once you're here, just click on, say, purchases and PS Store. So the main thing, guys, we need to go ahead and open in any article that we need. So you can choose any article that you want. Let's click this, for example, and the first article that we have, we want to see the entire article. So click on that. So now that you're in an article, we can scroll down, and as you can see, it does give you another option over here, need extra help. Click on contact PlayStation support, choose a topic. Let's just say connectivity and go for PlayStation Network. So now it gives us two options at the bottom here. So usually this would be a way to go to Twitter, but you also have another way here. So it says PlayStation repairs. Don't worry about it. Click on PlayStation repairs. It should now ask you, do you want to confirm you want to move to this particular website? Click on yes. So when you're over here, guys, all you got to do is scroll down, and this is what you're looking for. So you can navigate out to any other external links like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Let's go to Twitter. So you can sign in and you can have access to a specific post, quickly access links, but let me click on Google for right now. And so what we're going to do is we want to make sure we want to go to Google search, and that's kind of complicated. So we want to go to, say, help over here. So now we're moving along Google site, what we did with PlayStation site. So all we want to do is find a way we can click on Google at the bottom. This is kind of more like a mobile site. We want to go to the actual website here. So let's see how we can do that. Let's go to, say, privacy policy. Great. So now that we have the Google logo here, so that should take us to the actual Google. Okay, so we click on Google. So you scroll down and there should be this little Google right here. That should take us straight over here, guys. Perfect. So now we're in actual Google. Now you can go and search whatever you want to search and find a way to go to the host that you want. So guys, this is a 7.1 host by EcoStretch. That's actually super helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and choose any of these hosts. Let's go for Noski's host right over here. Let's click that. Okay, as you can see, operating system detected, PlayStation 5, firmware 3.20, and it has a little jailbreak button. So let's go and give it a shot. You have a little show log button over here. So I think that'd be nice to go ahead and check up, so we know what's going on. It's triggering the UAF at the moment. There you go, guys. It says done. So we'll go back home and go to settings now. We should be able to have debug settings. There we go, guys. Debug settings. You have now the debug settings and all the options available to go ahead and utilize here. Like, for example, game. You have the package installer, etc. So guys, the first thing you want to do once you're jailbroken, as you can see here, you do have the debug settings. I would go ahead and make sure to install some of these important packages. So as you can see here, I do have the debug settings PS5 package, the download PS5 package, internet browser, PS multi-tool host package, and storage games package. Ignore this one, it's just been there. So I'm going to install the internet browser package first. Installed PS multi-tool host. Going to install that one as well. And then storage games. All right, guys, so as you can see here, so debug settings. You have the downloads, you have the SSD storage, the multi-tool host, and the internet browser. So I'm going to show you what these are. So if you click the debug settings, it's going to take you straight to the debug settings. It's basically a shortcut. Likewise, this is the downloads. So it shows you what downloads. It's a shortcut to the downloads folder. And this is the SSD storage. It shows you what's inside the SSD storage, how many games. It's just shortcuts over here, guys. I've installed all of them for you. Go ahead and look into it and see which one of these things you actually want to keep. So guys, this is going to take you straight for the multi-tool host, but unfortunately I'm on a different Wi-Fi, which does have some very strong firewalls, so it does block this particular website, but it should work perfectly fine for you nonetheless. But the best part is the internet browser, so you don't have to go through all the craziness and in order to go and find the place that you need to go and find out. You have the internet browser right over here, so super easy for you to go ahead and just jailbreaking it, running it again. So guys, regarding these particular packages and how you can get it on your particular PS5, let me show you where you can get it from. So guys, as mentioned, I will leave this link in the description. So this is where you can find the packages as download PS5 package, internet browser, storage games, debug settings, multi-tool, which are, as mentioned, shortcuts. So hats off to the developer 7GDK without the E. So hats off to him for helping us with this particular shortcut, which makes life so much easier if you want to jailbreak in the future. So guys, all you got to do is download this. Make sure you put an external drive, plug it in just the way you would do it on a PS4, and then you'll be able to go ahead and install this just like I did. So guys, that is the first thing I would go ahead and get done on the PS5 once you jailbreak. So once you jailbreak it, it should be super easy for you to go ahead and run your browser and run to the URLs that you need to go ahead and utilize. So with that mentioned, guys, that is about it for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what are the videos you want me to go ahead and cover, and I'll be happy to go ahead and start making more videos for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.